Hello, everyone. So a few days ago, there was a letter that came out where it was said that the Imo State government has taken over all the hotel rooms in Imo. I actually wanted to talk about it. I had put it down as one of the things that I was going to talk about, but different things just kept on happening, and I never got to talk about it. And I think yesterday or something also, another letter has come out where it's Kogi State. It's reported that Kogi State is actually also doing the same thing. Let me read the letter from from the one from the Ministry of Tourism in Imo State. It says to all chief executive officers of hotels in Owerri Metropolis, all general managers of hotels in Owerri Metropolis, request for reservation of all your hotel rooms from 4th November to 12th November 2023. That will be within the period where election, of course, is going to take place. And it says, I wish to refer to the above subject and inform you that the Ministry of Tourism intends to rent and occupy all the rooms in your hotel, no matter the size and classification, from Saturday 4th November to Saturday 12th November 2023 at your usual cost per room for full occupation. So no discount, nothing. I therefore request you to submit to my office before 12 noon tomorrow, Thursday, 26th October 2023, details of your accommodation bills for all the rooms covering the period of settlement. Your urgent cooperation will be appreciated, please. Barrister Jerry, signed Barrister Jerry Egbule Egemba, Honorable Commissioner. This is the Ministry of Tourism. And the first thing you're going to wonder is that whose money is being used for all of this? This is how, state resources are being used. Schools are there, understaffed, under-equipped, underbooked, no books and resources that are needed. Students aren't getting the kind of education they're supposed to get. There are no services, social services for citizens, yet the government is spending so much amount of its money on things that shouldn't concern the state. Election is a private matter. It's a personal matter for the person who is running for office. So if you are a governor, you're not supposed to use the state resources to run for office. If you're a president, you're not supposed to use the state resources to run for office. But continuously, these are the things that we see. And then, of course, yesterday, I think it was, this thing came out. So apparently, the federal government girls' college Owerri is having its having its 50th anniversary. It's been 50 years that it's on. So girls from all over, old girls from all over the country, all over the world are deciding to come to Owerri for them to be able to commemorate and have fun within that period. And according to the video that I will show you shortly, they said they have booked months ahead. Some of them came from outside the country. Some of them came from UK. Some of them came from Canada and all of that, from what you can hear in the video. And they've been denied their rooms because these rooms have now been booked by the government. So you see how. So imagine someone coming to Nigeria for the first time and coming to Owerri for the first time and had already booked for rooms that they're going to stay in, and then they come in and this is what they see, and then you think tomorrow you're going to be telling investors to come into your state or investors to come into Nigeria. That's the impression that person is going to have of Nigeria. So these people don't care who they destroy, how they destroy businesses or whatever, or the kind of image that their state is seeing and the country at large is seeing. All they care is about retaining and holding on to those political power, and they will do everything for it. So why are you booking? Why is state resources being used to book all the hotel rooms in the metropolis, in the capital? Why? So that the opponents, people that are coming in for election or something, they will not be able to have places to stay. Is that for? You know what? I think just listen to the video. Let me just look up that video and just have a listen. Just listen to that.
A very unfortunate incident is taking place at Marriott Hotel. Protea, Owerri, where reservations for girls of Federal Government Girls College Owerri who had come in for their 50th global reunion and who had reservations at the hotel were left disappointed. What we heard was that in spite of the reservations that had been made several months before this date, at the last minute, the hotel management gave away the reservations to politicians who came in, leaving many girls, old girls of Federal Government Girls College Owerri, stranded at the lobby. No place to sleep, no place to stay, completely disenchanted with the management of Protea Hotel, Marriott in Owerri. It is, to say the least, very disappointing that a hotel chain known globally as Marriott could play this very unhospitable hand to their clients.
Where you have high-handedness, where you have government be too much in control, it's almost as if autocracy. It's what we operate in Nigeria, not democracy. And to an extent, in as much as yes, even the hotels, in one way, I can't even blame the hotel because I know how vindictive this government can be and how they can go after the hotels that refuse to comply. They can do all sorts of things to them, and they have that power. That's why I always say to people, that's why I say a lot of businesses in Nigeria, they can't afford to be, how do I put it now, to be like activists or to make demands or fight for the right thing, because government has so much power to do and undo, and there is excesses. The rule of law is not applicable, and so people behave anyway. It's a dictatorship. It's a dictatorial environment, and people tend to just behave anywhere that they're going to. But the thing about Nigeria, I always say to people, is that look, we are all victims waiting to happen. Whether you're in Nigeria or you're outside Nigeria, the anyhowness in Nigeria gets to everyone. And in their own case, where they're going to be a whole lot uncomfortable. Sadly, for some of them who don't have people in Owerri, they're going to be looking for where to sleep and stuff like that. But this is the anyhowness. So when some people feel that, oh, we are not in Nigeria, what happens in Nigeria doesn't matter. It does matter, because Nigeria has the capacity to deal with anyone at any time. You can just be coming into the country and you're going to meet the wahala that is there. So it's in our interest really to ensure that this country is fixed. Like I always say to people, it might look as if, one of the things I've come to realize, that it might look as if I'm just talking, but this talk, they do matter. 2018, honestly, a lot of the talk that we were doing, we thought nobody was listening. It wasn't entering any ears. But by 2022, we saw the impact of all of that talking, and so we'll continue to talk. We'll continue to talk about this issue, to create awareness on these issues, to ensure that we are not giving up. We are not giving up. We are not going away. We are not going to allow charlatans to continue to be the ones, to dictate how our country is run. Whether it's sooner or later, we'll get it right in Nigeria. I always say Nigeria must work in my lifetime by the grace of God. Nigeria must work in our lifetime, and we will get that country that every one of us will be proud of, where anyhowness will not be allowed to happen. Thank you for watching. Bye.